Hey, it's your girl Brooklyn Stace, and welcome to my channel, everyone. So I'm here. I know I'm late with this video. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on August the 17th. So by the time that you see this video, it will be approaching 1 month. So I'm a little over 3 weeks post vertical sleeve gastrectomy, aka VSG, aka the weight loss surgery. I am a registered nurse, so on this channel, yes, I will be giving you my journey, but I will also be giving you my journey with a twist because I'm a medical professional, licensed healthcare professional. So, I will be giving you a little bit more information and, telling you what my thoughts are, what my problems were, what my gains were, my cons, my pros, everything about this vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And my goal is to help people out there and to help you, within your journey and your decision, and just put information out there in a good way. I'm not here to be negative at all. I always have a positive outlook on things. And so that's what I want to do on this channel. Now, as you saw in the title, I am in my soft food stage. So I just went and just had the camera, and you will see sometimes I was one-handing it and trying to cook because I just didn't have my tripod in the room with me, and I just started filming. So you will see through these slides, through this video, you will see different meals that I prepared in the soft food stage. And I wanted to give you an illustration of the things that I chose, and I wanted you to get exactly how much is 4 ounces of food. I wanted you to see it on a plate. I wanted you to see how much of it I was and was not able to eat. There are many days that I can only eat 3 ounces or 3.5 ounces. There were some days I could eat 4 ounces. It just all depended on the day. So I am also a creature of habit. As you will see, there will be some repeat meals. And that is because, if I open up a can or a frozen package of spinach, of collard greens, of whatever vegetable I had, it's usually like 15 ounces in a can. Well, if I can only eat 1 ounce, then that's going to last me 15 days. If I eat it twice a day, well, that's going to last me 7, all going into 8 days. So I'm a creature of habit. Even pre-surgery, I could eat leftovers. I'm the leftover queen. It doesn't bother me to eat leftovers. Some people, they don't want to eat leftovers. It doesn't bother me. As long as the food is good and it's tasty, I'm going to eat it. So, leftovers are no problem. So you will see in the video that is certain things that I eat every day, and I don't mind that. So nevertheless, I just wanted to, again, give you an illustration, just show you when I weigh my food, what 4 ounces of food is and how much of it I was able to eat. Okay, so leave your comments. Those of you who are on your surgery journey, let me know if you have your surgery scheduled. Let me know if you have any questions. You can follow me. I'm at BROOKLYNSTACE and the number 2 on IG. I have to get better at posting on IG, but you can follow me there. You can leave your comments, your questions, and your comments in the comment section below. Check out my description box because I do have some things that I mentioned in the video, links to where you can get those things. For instance, I have this shirt, and this is from the I'mSoShirt.com, and it says, "I'm so over it." Because listen, I'm so over it. You just think of all the things that we as men and women deal with, and you're like, I'm so over it. How many times have you heard that? It's like, I'm ready to move on. I'm so over this mental, the physical, everything, the biological, the psychological, the sociological issues that you and I may have, or this world may have. This shirt is like, I'm so over it. It can mean so many different things. that you're over. In this case, I'm over this weight. That's why I did something about it. That's something that, you'll be surprised at what your mind can do when you really want it. Once you really want something and you become so over it, you just do. You just take action. All right. So I'm going to be making a 1 month video. I know a lot of people are like, well, how much weight did you lose? How's things going? So I'm going to be doing an update for that as well. So just stay tuned, but that's not for this video. This video is all about things that I eat. I took 1 week and showed you everything that I ate in a day and how much I can eat. So I also wanted to show you, this book was a great gift. I want to say shout out to Angie and Charlotte. Those are my tri-state area girls, my sisters, and they're from New Jersey. I'm from New York, I'm from Brooklyn, of course. And they gave me this book, and this is a great book. Take a screenshot of it, and this is the Complete Gastric Sleeve Bariatric Cookbook. This has, it's a post-gastric bypass surgery diet that maximizes your weight loss results with this 21-day meal plan, and discover 100 healthy and incredible delicious recipes. So this book has about 183 pages, and it has some of everything, like Party Time mini pumpkin bites, sloppy joes, smart patty melt with ground beef, baked salmon cakes, peanut applesauce chicken, warm tomato relish with chicken breast, baked chicken with vegetables, powdered peanuts, taco chili, queso chili, Instapot, different chili options, pork and black bean verde stew, spinach and feta, lettuce wrap, warm apples, and with granola. You hungry yet? I'm just flipping through. Spicy shrimp burrito bowl, shrimp ceviche, soft crab salad. I mean, it's just lemon and chicken, zucchini, and foil packs. I mean, it's just over 100 healthy recipes. This is good not only if you've had bariatric surgery. This is really good for those who are preparing to have bariatric surgery, because it's going to get you in the mindset and in the habit of eating certain foods. So this is really good. I mean, if I were you and you were preparing for bariatric surgery, get this book and start cooking some of the meals and getting your taste buds and your mind ready for the surgery and ready for the foods that you're going to be eating post-surgery that are going to be healthy for you, so that you won't slip back into your ways and just fall back into old ways. And it will help you prevent weight regain, and it has the right amount of proteins, vitamins, minerals. So this is good. This is not only good for those of you who've already gone through the surgery, but those of you who are going to go through the surgery. I'm going to put the link in the description below. So you just click that little arrow, and it'll, for those of you who don't know, where's the description box? You just tap on the little arrow, and it just tells you, you'll see all of the links that I post in there. Okay. So I just wanted to show you that, and just tell you what this video is about. So enjoy the video. So make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. It is free to do, and by you liking this video and sharing it or saving it, help others, this is going to help this video and my other videos be circulated through YouTube and to be shown. So show your love, show your support, and give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and then it's a little bell to notify you of when I put out the videos, so that you can gain more information. Simple as that. Hey beautiful people, it's your girl BROOKLYNSTACE, and welcome to my channel. Well, just thought I'd do a little video, a little vlog of what I'm eating. This is my first soft food complete meal that I'm going to have post VSG surgery that I had on August the 17th. So my doctor cleared me to just go from liquids straight into soft foods. That's anything that you can mash with a fork. So as you see, I do have some spinach here that I already warmed up, and I just seasoned it with some ground black pepper, some onion powder, and some garlic. And you know, I do have fresh spinach. I have frozen spinach, but you know, I said let me just open up this canned spinach. So let's take a look at the nutrition facts here. Serving size is about a half a cup, so that's 4 ounces. I'll be more than likely eating 2 or maybe even 1 ounce. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. But as you can see, it's totally fat-free, no trans-saturated fat, no cholesterol, 140 milligrams sodium, 6%. So with the carbs, it's just 1%. That's 3 grams. Fiber, 2 grams at 7%. Total sugar, 0. Protein is 2 grams. So it does have 2% of calcium, 110 milligrams. It has 3 milligrams of iron. That's 15%. So that's great with the iron. And the potassium is 360 milligrams. So that's 8%. So I'll be putting this in my Fitness Pal. And that's what I use. So I'll be scanning this, and then I'll be, you know, putting the serving that I do eat. So that's that. And then I'm also going to be trying out some chunk white tuna, and I always get it in water instead of oil. So the serving size here is 1 can. I will not be eating the entire can. 1 can is what, 5? Yes, 5 ounces. So I probably will be trying to get 2, maybe 3 ounces. We'll see in. And I'll also scan that and put, you know, the amounts that I have. So it's 100 calories. And in terms of, let's look at the amount of protein. It does not have any fiber. It does not have any carbs. And you see there it has 20 grams of protein. So that is what is up, 36% of the daily value. Vitamin D, it does have 6%. No calcium, no sugars. It does have 6% of the iron, so that's really good. 4% of potassium, so getting a good amount of iron between that and the spinach. And then I'm going to be adding just about maybe just a little teaspoon or half a teaspoon of mayonnaise light. I usually get, I love Hellmann's, but I usually get the with the olive oil in it, you know, something with less fat. So it's got 35 calories in 1 tablespoon. It does have 4% fat, 3% saturated fat. That's 0.5 grams. Polyunsaturated fat, that's 2, and monounsaturated fat. You want to watch all the saturated fats. In terms of protein, it doesn't have anything. 1 gram of carb, not bad. 5% of sodium. And again, that's in 1 tablespoon. I will not even be using 1 tablespoon. Okay, so that's what I'm going to mix that up in. So let's get to mixing. So like I said, I already heated this up. I was going to put it in a stove. So I just, you know, put the little seasonings in it, put it in the microwave for about 4 or 5 minutes. It's already cooked, but you know, just wanted to do some additional cooking of it, get it cooked as much as possible. Now they said I could, you know, I don't have to puree it because this is already soft enough and mashed enough. I just have to chew it. So I'm not going to put it in the food processor or anything. Now, as far as this, I'm just going to, you know, take my fork and just mash it up as much as I can. You see it's already flaked. And like they said, anything that you can mash with a fork, you can eat. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this up and then put it on a plate. And like I said, this is 1 ounce of measuring. I'm not going to use the actual scale. I'm just going to measure it because this is 1/8 of a cup. So 1/8 of a cup is 1 ounce. And then this is actually 1/4 of a cup. So, you know, 1/4 of a cup is what, 2 ounces, because 1/2 of a cup is 4 ounces. So I'm just going to do, like, you know, 1 ounce of the spinach, and do, you know, 1/4 of a cup or 2 ounces of the tuna, and see what I can do to get that in, and we'll see how that works. So I'll be back. So I just took my fork off camera and just kind of mashed it up. You didn't need to see me mashing up tuna. Everybody knows how to break up tuna, mash it up. So if I wasn't so lazy, I would have remembered to take a teaspoon or even get my measuring spoon out. But, you know, hey, I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to just take a little, so just about 1/2 of a tablespoon, and just, you know, add that in, and then that's it. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of the granulated garlic. I do have another in here, but I want to use the last of this one, and just sprinkle some in there. And take some onions. Since I can't have, you know, regular onions, and I love onions, but, you know, let me open it up to the smaller side. Just take some onion powder just for that flavor, and sprinkle some in there, just a little bit. And just a little teeny bit of black pepper. Just going to take some and just sprinkle, 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 just a little bit. And that will be it. So I'm just going to mix this up. And then the next thing you see, I'm just going to take some and put it in the 1/4 cup and put it in my plate. So stay tuned. Okay, so I have it all mixed up. And, you know, the next time I'm going to remember to just bring my tripod. So I'm one-handing it here. So I'm just going to take 2 ounces of it, which is a 1/4 of a cup, and take it out of here. And as you see, I repurpose things. You know, I do have plenty of mixing bowls, but I didn't feel like going in my cabinet and clanging around and getting the mixing bowls just for the aesthetics of the video. Like I said, I keep it real on my channel, so I'm always repurposing. So I went in the cabinet, I saw this first, and then this second. This used to be what I think I had some broccoli cheddar. Yeah, this was a cheesy broccoli chowder. This was from a vegan place that I used to order my meals from. So I just keep and repurpose it. And I don't even know what was in this. Probably some, I don't even know, some side dish from somewhere. But I always repurpose everything. So yeah, I'm just going to pack the 2 ounces of the tuna here. I probably won't eat all of that, but, you know, I'm trying to, you know, see what it is I can eat, and that's that'll be about 2 ounces. And move this out of the way, and just put this in a plate just to show you what 2 ounces is. This is, you know, interesting, right? So that's 2 ounces of tuna. And then next up, I am going to do 1 ounce of the spinach, and we'll see, you know, if I can, how much of that I can eat. And, you know, it looks great, doesn't it? Especially if you haven't eaten anything in about a month. So it's been a month since I've had any kind of food. Yesterday, it took me a very long time to get through just a 5 ounces of, that's more than 1 ounce. So let me take some out. It took me forever just to get through. I'm sorry about this camera. See, that's why I need the tripod, because I'm all over the place trying to one-hand it. So yesterday it took me forever just to even get through a regular container of yogurt, guys. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe, you know, how small of amount you can eat at one time, considering, you know, you can eat like a whole meal, you know, a half a sandwich, a whole sandwich. I can't even do that. So that's 1 ounce of vegetables. And so I'm going to put that off in the bowl, in the plate. And this is going to be my dinner. So 1 ounce of the spinach, 2 ounces of the tuna, and I don't know how much of that I'm going to eat, but we're about to see. So stay tuned. I'm going to eat it, and then I'm going to show you what I was able to accomplish and how much I was able to eat. Be back. So I'm back, and guess what? This is my last bite, and I'm debating whether or not I should eat it. I mean, I'm not belching. I don't have any pains, but you know, it's something to get to know my limit, and I don't feel that I'm at my limit, but I might just stop right here, guys, because I am starting to belch, if you hear me. So that's it of the food that you saw me eating. I ate my protein first, so I was able to get the 2 ounces of tuna down, and it went down well. I don't have any issues with it. I don't feel any different. But as I started to eat the 1 ounce of the spinach, you know, I'm starting to belch. So I don't want to overfill my pouch. And so I almost got 3 ounces of food in. And you know, this is the first full meal. So I'm actually glad of that. And I should have had more, another meal earlier on, but I didn't, because, you know, I don't get hungry. That's the thing, you know, and I had to like make myself eat. So yeah. So then there's that, you know, so I did have some protein shake, and I'm going to drink some protein water in about another 40 minutes, 30 minutes to 30 to 40 minutes, because I can't eat and drink at the same time. So I'm just going to have some of the protein water that I showed you, you know, insert a picture. So that's it. I just wanted to show you what I was able to finish, and that's my meal. Post VSG, soft food, first real meal. So I'm pleased with it. And I'm down about 20 pounds since the surgery on the 17th. So, you know, I'm on my way. So I'll see you in my other videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And definitely hit the thumbs up button. And, you know, drop a comment, because isn't that ridiculous? The amount that I can eat. But you know what? Hey, that's what I signed up for. And this is my new life. And I am so here for it. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you what I had as like my first meal, really, since VSG. So it's 2 weeks official, it's 2 weeks post-op, and so I started on the soft foods. Didn't know what to eat if I wanted to cook something, so I've been fiending for some oikos, 000 blended Greek yogurt. As you see, this is the salted caramel flavor. I love this because it's 15 grams of protein, 0 sugar, 0 artificial sweeteners, and 0 fat. And I've talked about this before. I've been eating this for quite some time. And as you can see here, the stats there, 100 calories. It has the cholesterol less than 5 milligrams, so 1%, 5% sodium, 10% calcium, 10 carbs, but you take away the fiber. So that's, you take away what, 3, so that's like 7 grams of carbs. Total sugars is 5. Protein 15 grams, 30%. That's really good. Potassium 4%. No iron, 10% calcium. So if this works for me, this has been working for me. You know, I don't have diabetes or anything, so I don't have to watch out for the sugar, so I don't do the 0, and you definitely need some carbs. So this works well for me, and I was only able to get that much, you know, so I ate more than half of it. I'll come back and finish the rest here in maybe the next 30 minutes to an hour. So that's it. That's what I had as my first meal, and it went down pretty good. You know, I just trying to learn my body here and stop when I get full. and when my body signals. So if I start doing a lot of burping and start feeling a little funny, I stop. So that's what I had. So today I'm going to be showing you what I'm going to be eating as my first meal of the day. I'm really late eating it. I did have some Premier Protein shake because it's struggle getting the fluids and the protein in. But today I'm going to try egg whites. So I'm going to do an egg beater portion of that. I'm going to do some reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese, and I'm going to put my seasonings. I'm going to spray my pan, of course, with the Pam butter, but onion, garlic, black pepper. I always use that. And I'm going to try a little bit of no sugar added Mott's apple sauce. You don't have to get Mott's, just some no sugar added applesauce. And I'm going to add some of the spinach, kind of like a spinach omelet, if you will, but I'm not going to mix it together because I want to see what the egg beater does, and the spinach and the cheese and how that goes. So also you see here I did defrost some codfish. I love codfish, and so I'm going to put that in the oven. I have my foil lined pan all ready to go. I have my cute little egg pan. I love this little pan. It's so tiny. You can make little pancakes, little eggs, little omelets. And so I'm going to first just go ahead and put the fish in the pan and then put it in the oven. And anytime I buy fish, I always clean it, package it, pre-season it, and so my seasonings are always the same. So this should be good and seasoned. I really should have put it in a pan, a cookie sheet, but this will work as well. So it's in there. Put that in my 350-degree preheated oven and let it do its thing. We'll see you soon, fishy. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna measure out my egg beater. So I'm gonna do like a shake well. I'm going to do 2 ounces of the egg beater. So it's like eating 2 ounces of egg. Now I have this cute little graduated, it looks like a shot glass. I don't drink, but I thought it was so cute. As teaspoons, ounces, and tablespoons. So I'm going to fill this up to the 1 ounce twice. So that'll be 2 ounces. And put it in my mixing bowl here. My cute little glass bowl so you guys can see. Not sure if I'll be able to eat all of it, but we're going to test this out. I'm going to take my seasoning, my garlic, a little bit that I have left in this container. This container lasted so long. Garlic, little onion powder, if I can get it open. That was a lot of onion powder. Good thing I like onions. Pepper. And that will be all for my seasonings that I'm going to add. Just scramble it up a little bit. And now we're ready to put it in our heated pan. Get my cheese ready to sprinkle. Now I have this on. Hopefully it doesn't brown too much, because when butter stays in the in the pan too long, it gets brown. So if it browns, just know that's just the butter spray. Let's bring you closer. So just give it a light scramble. That's all I'm doing here. Just giving it a light scramble. And I have it on low. So I'm going to take some of the cheese, the fat-free cheese, just a little. Sprinkle it in there. And just kind of fold it over. I'm going to turn the heat off because it's basically done already. I don't think I was holding the camera right. See, with this YouTube stuff and holding the camera, I'm going to get an actual camera. But, you know, a little at a time. So, there's my egg. It's done. Next up, I'm going to take the spinach that I had. This is the spinach that I had left over from me cooking with the tuna. So, I still have my 1 ounce measuring. I'm going to make sure that I stay within the 1 ounce to 2 ounce limit. So, I'm just going to add that just to make sure it's 1 ounce, so I can stay within the 1 ounce of that, the 2 ounces of the with the 2 ounces of the egg, that's 3 ounces, and then I'm actually going to try 1 ounce of applesauce just to see what that does, and that'll be my 4 ounces of food total. So there's my spinach, and next up I'm going to actually use the same for the 1 ounces. Clean that out, and then I'm going to, and there's a visitor, so I'm going to take the 1 ounce of applesauce, and let me rush and just measure out my 1 ounce of applesauce. And I'm going to put that in a different container because I don't want my applesauce to, I just had these from a shot, a nutrition shot from a juice bar, and so I had a few of them, so I saved it, and it came in handy. And there's my 1 ounce of applesauce, and there is my lunch. Or you might as well say brunch. I'll let you know what I got through and how much of it I ate. Hey guys, so it's dinner time. So from the codfish that I baked, and I'm a creature of habit and I love spinach, so I'm going to eat 1 ounce of the spinach, and this is 3 ounces of the codfish. Hopefully I'll be able to eat all of this. I don't know, we'll see. So just to let you know, you need a food scale in pounds and ounces. You have to weigh your plate. I already weighed my plate and I zeroed it out. So once I put this on the scale, actually, let me just zero it out because I did zero it out. See, it weighs. It's subtracting the weight from the plate. So this is exactly 4 ounces of food, even though it's saying it's 15.1, but you have to subtract the amount of the plate. For instance, I'll show you. So you turn it on, make sure you just zero it out, and then you weigh whatever you're putting your food in, and it's going to subtract that, the weight. So you zero it out, and then you put the amount of food. Now, that's ironic because before I started the video, I did it on this particular plate, which is the matching to that. However, you see it saying 4.4. This is 4 ounces of food. I promise you, I've done it already. So that's how you zero it out, and then you'll know exactly how much food you have. Now, I did it individually. First, I just did 3 ounces of the fish, and then I did 1 ounce for the spinach. So that's it, guys. We'll see how much of this I get through, but that's going to be my dinner, the spinach and the codfish. It smells so good. All right, and this is what's left. That's all I could eat. Maybe I'll come back to it and finish it in another couple of hours, since I only had 2 meals today instead of 3. So this is life post VSG. I couldn't get through a full 4 ounces of food in one sitting. So we'll see what happens in another couple of hours. So that's it. Stay tuned for the next meal. Since I'm a creature of habit, as you can see, my 4 ounces of food today. This is my dinner. I love spinach, so forgive me, guys, but I can eat spinach every day. So this is a 1/2 ounce of cheese over my 1/2 ounce of spinach. And this is my serving of 2.5 ounces of the codfish. And this is less than 1/2 ounce of leftover tuna. So waste not, want not. This is my 4 ounces of food, and this is my dinner. So I'm going to melt this cheese and warm it up in the microwave, and we'll see how much of it I get through. Yesterday I did get through 3 ounces of codfish, and it was so good. Yay. So I'm making progress. You know, every day is a struggle, but not that much of a struggle. Just, you know, it is what it is. So I'll let you know how much of this I was able to get down. So this is tonight's dinner. 4 ounces, as you see. 1.5 ounces of the codfish. Told you I'm a creature of habit. 1 ounce of spinach. 1.5 ounces of refried beans, and 1/2 ounce of the cheese. So that's it. Time to eat as soon as I melt this cheese. So tonight's menu is, we've got 2 ounces of ground turkey, 1 ounce of refried beans, 1 ounce of spinach, and just 0.3. That's right, just 0.3 ounces of shredded cheddar. I'm going to melt that. So again, we've got the ground turkey, we've got the refried beans, and we've got the spinach. 1 ounce of spinach, 1 ounce of refried beans, 1 ounce of ground turkey, and I'm going to melt that 0.3 ounces of shredded cheddar, and that is our 4 ounces of food for the day. Here is just my egg beaters. I took 2 ounces of my egg beater. I also took 1 ounce of the ground turkey. I also took 1/2 ounce of cheese and 1/2 ounce of the spinach. Just scramble it all up together, and that's my breakfast. And here it is, all plated up. I'm gonna melt that extra cheese on it because my pre-cooked weight, it was 4 ounces, but after I cooked it, it was 3.8 ounces. Some of the fluid probably in the spinach. So as you see, it says 4 ounces now because I put an extra 0.2 ounces of the cheese. I'm just gonna melt it and eat it. That's my breakfast. And this is how much of it is left. I wasn't able to eat, so I'll come back to that probably in another hour or two or I might just save it for dinner, or I might just mix it in with my lunch. Who knows? But that's how much of the 4 ounces is left. That's probably, I don't know, an ounce. I haven't weighed it on my scale, but that's what it is. So I just decided to bake a sweet potato and have it, switch it up a bit. And so I just took a sweet potato. As you can see, it's glistening because I just took some olive oil, put it in the palm of my hand. Just some basic olive oil, no big deal. Or avocado, whichever oil you have, well, whichever you choose to use, that is. And I just took it and just put it in the palm of my hand and just, you know, greased it basically. And I'm just going to wrap it in the foil. I have it in a tin pan. I could put it on a baked cookie sheet, but you know, I'm practical, so just use a tin foil pan and put it in the oven on 350 degrees and let it do its thing. And that's it. There's my baked sweet potato. It's done. And so now I'm just going to take about 1 ounce of it and add it to my dish. So I didn't finish the remainder of my breakfast. So that's what you see there. That's the egg, the cheese, and the spinach from breakfast. And then I have, and that was probably about 1/2 ounce. It's about 1/2 ounce of the remaining spinach, 1 ounce of the sweet potato, and about 2 ounces of the ground turkey. Actually, the whole thing is only 3.4 ounces, so I might have my measurements a little bit wrong, so don't judge me. I'm going to make it 3.5. I'm going to add a few more grains. Let's see, can I get it to 3.5? There we go. So now it's 3.5. I added a crumble or 2 more of the ground turkey. I want to concentrate on the protein. So I'm just going to heat this up, and I'm actually going to sprinkle some cinnamon and nutmeg mixture on my sweet potatoes once it comes out, and then we'll see how much of that I can eat. All right. So the following photo slides, I just wanted to give you some examples of what I ate for breakfast, lunch, and or dinner, and the ingredients or the menu, and how much I was able to finish. Some days it was all 4, some days it was only 3.5. It just all depended. But just wanted to give you some examples. You follow me at BROOKLYNSTACE in the number 2. I want you to go over and also follow Top Shelf VIP Podcast. I'll put that link in the description also, as well as on the bottom of the screen. Top Shelf VIP Podcast. Follow it here on YouTube and follow it on Instagram and on Facebook. That's something I'm involved in. It's a podcast with myself, Sinai, the guy, or we just call him Sinai, and also Jay Styles, who is a former member of Blackstreet with Teddy Riley. And all 3 of us, we're coming out with this podcast. And so we're filming our episodes, and stay tuned because we do have some exciting guests, and we do have some really exciting and really real topics. So therefore, follow Top Shelf VIP Podcast. Once again, here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And that's something that your girl is involved with as well. All right? And as always, thanks for watching. Take care and be well. Bye-bye.